I'm out here taking a break from moving. I just counted and I believe that this is the 12th time I'm moving. And I have never liked it. I can't help but laugh because every time I move I have this idea that it will take half a day. As usual, I'm sitting here on the third day. But I'm finally starting to see the end. It's okay. I'm kind to myself. Nowadays I have an understanding of why it is this way. See, I need to clean the lens a bit, I think. Hold on. Squeak, squeak, squeak. But it wasn't always like this. I didn't always knew why I failed. 10 years ago. No, 10 years ago. When I was 20. I was wrongly diagnosed with bipolar disease. And even though I never could make sense of the diagnosis or how it I didn't feel like it was me, like it fit. But even though I couldn't make sense of it, or I couldn't feel like the diagnosis fit me, it still stood there in the way as a giant hinder, keeping me from moving forward. So for a decade I carried this label, and at the end I was so heavily medicated that looking back, I wasn't living. I was alive, but I wasn't living. I have to speak between the winds. So after a decade of carrying this label, when I changed cities, I met a psychologist who wanted to reevaluate the diagnosis that the doctor had put on me 10 years prior. And after several weeks of testing and meeting, she could confidently say that I didn't have bipolar disease, but I had ADHD. And with those words, she gave me back my life. Because then finally things made sense. All the way back to the childhood. It made sense. And instead of medicating, I could finally have a framework. I could create a framework for me to succeed in. I don't like using these labels as scapegoats. I don't like to hide behind them, but it can be really useful to know where you struggle, so you can build alternative ways to succeed. And during this time I wrote a song. If I would have written it today, it would probably be more happy and more focus on giving thanks. But this is written when you have a therapist, often in Sweden it's a set amount of times, so you know that it's going to be for this many months, this many meetings we're going to have. And this was when the sessions were coming to an end. And I felt so thankful, but also so lost at the same time. But I knew that there finally were a future for me, because I could see in the distance me figuring out a way to cope, to handle this new situation. And I know it isn't for everyone, but it felt so freeing, finally giving up all the meds. The song I want to share is called Never Meant to Last. And it's referring to what I said earlier about knowing that you have a fixed amount of time with someone. Make the best out of the time you have. Goes for everything. And Linda, if you somehow see this, I am forever thankful. You really gave me my life back. Tack. Breathe in, breathe out, let your shoulders down. It's okay to be sad, she said. Hold on, write it out. It's not here to stay. It's okay to be mad, she said. I knew it was never meant to last. So here we are. You changed me forever. Never know who you really are. Your eyes keep feeding the mystery, calling me out, guiding me home. Tears keeps falling on 'cause of broken dreams. Slowly I'm stumbling forward, trying to be honest to myself, got nothing to prove. But now it's time to start over. I knew it was never meant to last. So here we are. You changed me forever. Never know who you really are. Your eyes keep feeding the mystery, calling me out, guiding me home. I knew it was never meant to last. So here we are. You changed me forever. Never know who you really are. Your eyes keep feeding the mystery, calling me out, guiding me home. Never meant to last. So here we are. You changed me forever, but never know who you really are.